I'm Phil Kidd. I am the new downtown director for the City of Youngstown, also the founder of the Defend Youngstown movement. So I saw Youngstown as this amazing kind of middle ground, this middle city that really just had this infrastructure in place that was ready to be fully utilized by another generation that was coming in. Finally, the government was reaching out to the citizens at a grassroots level saying, what do you want to see happen neighborhood by neighborhood? And because of that, I saw that the change was legitimate. There was a potential here for Youngstown that had never existed prior to. Here I am 3.5, almost 4 years later, and I'm working for the city as the downtown director and still carrying on Defend Youngstown and going to school, grad school at Youngstown State University, studying a plan for long-term crime reduction, and that tied into my job at the county courthouse. We have the Chevrolet, we have all these different components, and it's becoming an exponential factor. Now we're going to have residential here this year. 2008 alone, we'll look at 2008 just this year, you're going to have our first residential tower built down here. We're going to begin the reconstruction of West Federal Street. It'll be completely redone. The bridge, the Springs Commons Bridge is being redone. They're going to start breaking ground on a $34 million business college in the downtown, right up the street here on Wood Street. Downtown Youngstown is statistically the safest place in the entire Mahoning Valley. The great thing about the assets we have down here is that the more you use them, the better they get. Because once people do come down here, they see how nice and clean and well lit it is. And they really have a good time, and they go back and they tell 3 other people, come to downtown, try it out, and see what you think, and I think you're going to come away very, very pleasantly pleased.
My name is Brooke Slanina, and I'm currently the Vice President of the Oakland Center for the Arts, which is at 220 West Boardman Street in beautiful downtown Youngstown, Ohio. At the Oakland, I think my most exciting time is the creation of the stage, which is our open mic night. And my friend Anthony approached me about a year ago and asked me if I would be interested in using the Oakland to host this open mic night that was open to all styles of performance instead of just bands. We get to showcase a lot of local talent, meet a lot of new people. On March 14th, we open our second to last production of the season, which is Dog Sees God, Confessions of a Teenage Blockhead. And it's the unauthorized parody of the Peanuts gang. So it takes place 10 years after the comic strip. So they're like all 17, 18-year-olds. They're in high school and there's lots of turmoil, and it's a great show though. We're really excited. We have a fantastic cast, lots of young people. We have an awesome gallery artist for that. We have a gallery in the studio. Katie Lebecco is doing photography on that gallery. So she's from valley24.com, and a lot of her photos from the last few years will be up there. And then we open our season closing show, which is the Full Monty, and that's in May. I want to say it's May 2nd, but I'm not sure. So we're excited about that. The Full Monty, if you saw the movie, it's very similar, only in the play it's set in Detroit, in a steel town that loses its main industry, so the steel workers have to figure out how to make money for their families. We've gone through a lot of different incarnations as an avant-garde theater, so we have a lot of shows that tackle tough issues, a lot of LGBT shows, a lot of shows about different issues that other theaters don't like to approach. So sometimes we'll have an audience of primarily young people and students. Sometimes we'll have older people in the audience. We just did the Colored Museum, which is an all African-American cast, and we had a lot of African-American audience members. But I think that we're a very diverse theater and we offer something for everyone. I would say that this is the best that Youngstown has been in my memory. It's a lot different now. If you want to go out after a rehearsal or a show, you can go to the Rosetta Stone, or you can go to the Draft House is right behind us. We have lots of different options now that I think maybe I just wasn't aware of before, but I think we're better about promoting ourselves as well.
Hi, I'm Charlie Staples. It's just a pleasure to be able to sit here and talk about Youngstown. It's my home, it's where I grew up. I was born in West Virginia, but grew up right here in Youngstown, Ohio. I feel so great and so good that Youngstown is coming back. My wife and I, we was desperately wanting to go into our own business. C. Staples, or Charlie Staples as it is, the C was always short for Charlie, has been there almost 35 years, and I would like for that corner to remain a restaurant, preferably a barbecue restaurant, for many, many years to come. There was no other consideration in my mind except Belmont and Rand Avenue. We purchased a 15,000 square foot building directly across the street, and we're renovating 5,000 square foot of it for restaurant. We have 2,500 feet of it done. We have another 2,500 to 3,000 under construction as we speak. And the exciting thing about it is that it will be a restaurant with a theme. And the theme, it'll be a Southern theme, and the city we chose was New Orleans. And so when you come in there, you should feel like you're on Bourbon Street. And so we're really, really excited about it. We're going to add a few items from that region. Of course, the gumbo, red beans and rice, and a few other New Orleans dishes. However, we will always be foremost a barbecue stand. Charlie Staples is just what we say. It's a full cup of love. It's a full cup of love because I absolutely love the restaurant business. I love the restaurant business because I love people. It's a people business. And we truly do put a cup of love in everything that we do. 5 years ago and now is absolutely phenomenal with the Chevrolet Center, with the Powers Auditorium, all the big stuff that they've done down there. And I mean, that's just a few things that's going on here in Youngstown. But what I see in the next 5 years, I see people flooding back into Youngstown. I can see Federal Street, all of those storefronts being occupied. I think that Youngstown is going to be the star at the top of the Christmas tree. And I'm just proud and humbled, actually, to be a part of it.
It's happening here!
Do you want your business or products to stand out from the rest? Thinking about adding custom video content to your website? Could you use a training or demonstration video? Your best source for audio, video, and multimedia production. Accent Media. From broadcast programming and commercials to music videos and documentaries. We pride ourselves in professional, on-location shooting, detailed and affordable editing, and amazing 2D and 3D animation. Accent Media, where the accent is on you.